Good morning, family. Hope you all are doing well. Have a message for you on this morning. The title is When God Shares His Wisdom. When God Shares His Wisdom. He was already a bright one, sharp mind, quick thinker, a walking encyclopedia. The kind of person who always know a fact, remembers a detail, and can explain in three different ways. But here's what made him different. He never confused being knowledgeable with being all-knowing. Because as impressive as a walking encyclopedia is, it still needs a source. So he trusted God not just with the impossible prayer, but with the everyday decisions too. The kind people say, you don't need to pray about that. He prayed anyway. And instead of God saying, you already know enough, God said, since you are leaning on what you know, I'll show you what you don't. That's when the shift happened. God didn't just give him information, God gave him interpretation. Suddenly, he wasn't just seeing situations, he was seeing intentions. Not just outcomes, but origins. Not just what was happening, but why. He realized some battles weren't spiritual warfare, they were emotional immaturity. Some closed doors weren't rejections, they were protection, even though they felt rude at the time. And let's be honest, some of his brilliant ideals were quietly declined by heaven. What changed wasn't his intelligence, it was his alignment. God began letting him see things before they fully unfolded, not to make him proud, but to keep him prepared. And here's how you know it was God's wisdom. It didn't make him louder, it made him gentler. He stopped needing to correct everyone, stopped needing to win every conversation. Because when God shares his wisdom, you realize one thing, family: peace is more valuable than being right. Now he walked differently. Not rushed, not anxious, not impressed with his own intellect. Still a walking encyclopedia though, but now guided by revelation, not just information. And here's what he knows now. When God shares his wisdom, he doesn't just upgrade your mind, he recalibrates your heart. You stop asking, how can I make this work? And start asking, God, what are you doing here? You walk slower, you listen longer, you pray first, you relax last. Because once God lets you see what he sees, you don't rush to speak. You learn to stand in awe. Still intelligent, still gifted, still knowledgeable, but now surrendered. And that's the kind of wisdom doesn't just change how you think, it changes how you live. Because when God shares his wisdom, he doesn't make you know everything. He makes you trust him with everything. And that, my friend, is where true sight begins. Now I have something for you all to think about. Are you asking God to bless what you already know? Or are you humble enough to let him teach you what you don't know? Because at the end of the day, God doesn't share his wisdom with those who think they arrived. He shares it with those who are still willing to listen.